What up, though? And welcome to Let's Sign Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt Still. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, baby. August 3rd, 2022. On deck for today's show, Coach Mike gives you an update on all the mounting injuries for the Lions. I look at how Aaron Glenn and the defense turned up the heat on the offense on day 2 in pads. And LL talks about how MCDC gave some clarity on the state of the tight end position in the Motor City. But before we get into all that, man, y'all know I got to bring in the rest of the crew. Man, y'all know him. He got his own theme music. They be screaming his name all over the place. He walk into the office, they be like, there that man go, baby. It's my man, LL Cool. What's going on, my dude?
I wish, man. Good morning, Proud Nation, and what's down?
Man, and y'all know the phone number, 281-330-8004. Call who up on the low?
It's the Wolver Lion Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Hey, let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
Hey, welcome back to the show, people. It's Hump Day, but we got to start it on a good note, a bad note, or whatever note. We got to talk about some injuries, man, because there seems to be a lot of them mounting in Detroit right now. Yeah. What you got, Coach Jones?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the lighter of the two because I'm not gonna kick the show off on no BS. So the lighter of the two, Devin Funchess, who kind of tweaked the ankle, or whatever, he actually returned to practice. So and he's been practicing very well, that they noted. So Devin Funchess returned to practice. Also, Alen McNeil kind of tweaked a little something, but also he returned. He was back to practice, thank God, because that's our only space eater in the middle. That's exactly why Dan Campbell was like, I got to get another space eater, and that's why that narrative that's been going around ain't really true. And then let's get down into some bad news. I'm gonna start off with hopeful candidate to make the roster, Greg Bell, running back Greg Bell. He went down with a hip growing injury that they are not too confident about. It don't sound well. It don't sound good. But prayers up to Greg Bell, and we all hope it's not that serious because he was fighting for a roster spot. We think he'd probably be a camp back, if anything at most. If not, he would just get released. But hey, shout out to Greg Bell, man. Oh God. Okay, so now it's time to get to the thing, man. Quintez Cephas. Man. I knew Jeffrey Kuda was bad news. So Quintez Cephas was going up for a ball, man. He's going for a pass, man, and he got tangled up with Jeff Okudah. And Quintez Cephas was down for a few minutes, several minutes actually, and then he was helped off the field by 2 trainers, and it just did not look good. Several reports say, man, it didn't look too good. Like I said, we are hopeful that maybe, it's just the beginning of camp and, and guys are like, they extra worried about the injuries. So maybe they want to take more time and just to know what exactly is going on, man. And we'll all get an update. Dan Campbell's 8:30 presser today. He'll let everybody know what's going on with Cephas, man. But, I just want to say that it was a rough day across the league yesterday for a lot of teams. A lot of team starters went down. There's a lot of players who are going to miss the whole entire season. So it wasn't just the Lions. It was a lot of teams that got hit by that injury bug, man. But all that said, I got to bring in my boys, man, and let them weigh in on this, man. What y'all got to say about this, man?
All right, just a little note. A couple other people missed practice yesterday. You had Hawkinson sat out yesterday Just did some individual drills, kind of had a little hitch in the step. Levi Anzarique also missed practice yesterday, moving around a little bit. He didn't participate. So we had some guys that, there was a pile up on Monday. So Levi went down in that pile, didn't come back. But other than that, I hope, like you said, man, I hope that this is not long-term or serious injury for Quintez Cephas, man. I want big things from that cat.
Yeah.
Football is a collision sport, man. Yeah, I know it. Like I say, it's not. Like I said before, it's not a contact sport. It's a collision sport. You're throwing yourselves around, and like you said, a lot of teams are having these injuries. And for the Lions, and this in particular, these guys haven't been in pads since January. That's the last time these guys were pads, because there's no pads in OTAs or voluntary workouts or mini camp. There's just still in the, what do you call it, Spartan shirts and, shorts, pajamas. So it's going to be some dings and dents and, some soft tissue and all this stuff like that as they're getting back to football. But hopefully the Lions staff can, manage these things, and they're just going to happen. But hopefully nobody's, injured long-term. It's just going to be the bumps and bruises of going through camp, especially with the CBA, where they can't do 2 days anymore. They limited the amount of padded practices. So it's going to be where they got to get their bodies, is going to take time to get their bodies in playing shape and in contact shape, because you can't, just throw pads on and just, run around like the coaches are handcuffed by the CBA. So, and they even limited to the amount of hours they can spend on the field. So you look at it, it's going to be some dings and dents because of the fact that what the CBA has done to control players' time on the field. What you got, Ella?
Well, good news to hear, the guys coming back. Still awaiting that news on Cephas. I'm hopeful, man. I don't think it's gonna be nothing serious. If anything, he might miss a week or two, in training camp. He'll be ready for the season. That's what I'm banking
thinking
on.
positive. Thinking positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I mean, Greg Bell, like I said about Greg Bell, man, I hope that dude. I just don't see it. And the reason why I say that is because what we talked about yesterday, they brought in Justin Jackson. That's a clear-cut sign that Greg Bell ain't coming back no time soon.
Definitely. That's true.
Definitely, man, for real. Hey, man, if y'all like this content, man, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, man, like the video, comment on the video. All of these things help us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself, and ring that notification bell so you know when you're getting fresh content from Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Now it's time for the family discussion topic for today. Are you concerned about the injuries? Are you concerned? Are you concerned, man? Let us know in the comments down below. We know we concerned, shit, but let us know what you think in the comments down below, man. Y'all know how we do it. We pick 6 of those comments to read on the next show. With all that being said, lad, you know what we do it, man. Get on this bus, Gus. Get on this train, Wayne. Get on this ride, Clyde, and go subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, what you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become a part of the Prowl Nation family. And it's free. It's free 99 free. If you need more free, it's free 99 and 50 free cent. That man ain't going to cost you 1 red cent to go ahead and become a member of the Prowl Nation family. Man, I got to talk about this, man, because the reports out of Allen Park yesterday that Aaron Glenn was taking no prisoners yesterday, man, after being embarrassed by the offense on Monday, the defense came ready to play yesterday. Now, the defense was actually hitting people yesterday, man, and most notably, Malcolm Rodriguez. Malcolm in the middle was laying the woods to the linebackers, to the running backs. Instead of just wrapping up like they've been doing, supposed to be doing to their old teammates, he was knocking some cats to the ground yesterday. Him and a few other safeties was like, they was laying the wood. And it was noticeable that the defense brought some physicality to the practice yesterday. Aiden Hutchinson bounced back from that whooping he got from Penei Sewell on Monday. Tuesday, caused the interception from Jared Goff to Tracy Walker by applying pressure on 11-on-11 drills. That young fella gonna be a problem, man. He was lined up all over the place, inside, outside, and he was just doing his thing. The edge rushers, as a whole, had a lot better day in practice. J.O., Austin Bryant, John Comiskey, and the rookie James Houston all had some splash pay, in practice yesterday. Said that 3 times. Your boy, JD, Jared Davis, and Derek Barnes were showing their speed in blitzes and causing some havoc in the offensive backfield all day. And like we talked about, Mr. Rodriguez was coming and bringing the wood. He's moving up the depth chart with his ability to diagnose what the offense is doing and make plays on the ball. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little bit skeptical about this cat because he's undersized, but he has been doing his thing in camp, making some plays. I mean, wrapping up some cats. I mean, he laying the wood out there. So the dude is getting it in, and he's getting the attention of coaches, definitely on that staff. Now, here's the note, man. You got to get your boy in check, man. You got to get your boy in check, Coach Mike. Your boy Will Harris out there swinging on the Sun God yesterday, taking a swing at Lamar St. Brown in practice, getting physical, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Why you swinging at your boy, man? Come on, man.
That happens, man. That happens every camp, man.
Taking a swing at the Sun God, man. But that's as far as it went, man. Khalif Raymond went ahead and broke up the confrontation. But bottom line, that Aaron Glenn had that defense ready to go on Tuesday, and they brought the fire to the offense, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving the intensity, you know, and the way the coaching staff, under Dan Campbell, it's going to be one of those days. One day the offense is going to win. 2 days, one day the defense is going to win. But it's always going to be some fire in between the coaching staffs. I know he was talking cash junk to doggone Ben Johnson yesterday after that practice. But what do you guys think about the defense turning up the heat in practice on Tuesday?
The Wolverine. Hey, Wolverine, Aiden Hutchinson out there. He's showing he had a bounce back day. And, you know, that's good, man. That's good. Actually, and I'm glad to see that the linebackers, you know, we're having a better day, you know, because Jared Davis, he's shaky. And then, you know, so it's good. It's good that him and Derek Barnes are doing good. That's what they're probably good at, blitzing. But you know what? I forgot the running back's name, but Malcolm Rodriguez is the new muscle hamster.
What was his name? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, man.
Morris.
He's
Morris' last name.
Zach Morris?
He's the new muscle hamster. So, you know what, man? I'm glad. I'm happy for that man. He's moving up the charts, man. He's moving up. And hey, who knows? He might make a splash when preseason comes. They might have to put him in the starting rotation. So I'm just glad that the defense had a good bounce back, and that's what's expected from two competitive coaches, two competitive sides of the ball, and that's all we want right now, man. Is this competition.
Right. One of the main things when I went, you know, to read up on things, I was looking for was to see how Aiden Hutchinson, like the day that Aiden Hutchinson had, you know, just after I guess a down day, and that's pretty much what you expect, you know, a down day, then some kind of bounce back. But he bounced back pretty well, so I'm excited to see. Overall, I'm just, you know, I feel like all of us on this show have very high hopes and expectations for our defense. So this is just, you know, good to hear. I really like the picture that you got up there. I like the phrase "defense strikes back." I like it, man, and that's just I like the message. I just like the message. You know what I'm saying? It goes more so, maybe if you want to, hopefully this isn't too far of a reach, but almost like along with Dan Campbell's first sentiments as a Detroit Lions coach, you know, just talking about getting knocked down and getting back up and biting kneecaps, taking people, you know, taking a pound of flesh. You get knocked down, you get back up, and that's just how it goes. I'm glad to see it. And it just shows that, you know, maybe with all of the culture change and message change and everything, this is a direct sign of that, or one of the direct signs of that.
Yeah, definitely. They talk about iron sharper irons all day. That's the model. That's the mantra right there in Detroit. They have to get better doing, I guess, like I said yesterday,
Doug Martin must have.
Doug Martin. Okay.
Doug Martin. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then, what is it? Having the ability to get better by giving everything you got on every snap. It doesn't matter if it's in game or practice. You know, they don't want nobody out there hurting each other, but you know, they want to be out there giving their all every time the whistle blows. From whistle to whistle, you should be playing balls out every time that you going out there and kicking it right there on that field. So with that being said, we got to pay some bills, man. If you want to get yourself some Lions gear, man, go on over to fanatics.com. Today is the third day of the Curt cap switch up. Got a different cap on today. Hey, I get them all over at fanatics.com. Links in the description below. Go ahead, man, and get yourself some Lions gear over there at fanatics.com. And a portion of the proceeds, a small portion of the proceeds, go to help us go to content on this channel. If you want to get yourself some Lions Nation Night gear, I'm wearing my draft shirt that, it's over there for sale on lnushop.com. Go over there and check it out, man. Speaking of LNU, if you haven't downloaded the app already, what you waiting for, man? Become a part of the community that is Lions Nation Unite, man, built by Herman Moore. He built it for the Lions fans because he wanted to give back to the community that supported him all his years as playing in the Honolulu Blue and Silver. So go over there and check it out. It's in the Google, Android, or Apple app stores. If you want to just do it on your web browser, just type in lionsnationunite.com. You can hang out right there, man. It is the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. You can get all your favorite content creators right there in the app. You can watch us right there in the app. You ain't got to leave it. You can just go over there and hang out all day and then watch the show at 11 o'clock. It's right there in the app. So go ahead and, or if you want to catch the replay, you can catch it right there in the app. The links are right there inside Lions Nation Unite. If you want to check out some more content from us, go on over to Detroit Lions on the prowl.com. More content is coming out over there. Myself and Val will be writing some articles over there. And, maybe, we'll get LL, saying to pin something, you know what I'm saying? We'll get all the ladies to go in and love that article because, they love him. But as hey, you know how it goes. If you want to get yourself some Prowl Nation gear, go to lionsontheprowlshop.com. And, you know what I'm saying? Get your gear up, support the show. We appreciate you right here on the program. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home, baby, for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Man, it has been a good show today. Now it's time for my man. Y'all know who it is. Y'all hear the theme music. It's time for the County Check Pimp to come on and give us the news and rumors for the day. What you got, my dude?
That's not gonna go too well. Calling me a County Check Pimp, and I was about to ask people to send me a hat or a jersey or anything out there. But one thing I do want to say, I do like that, man. The Curt cap switch up. I love that, man. But so my news and rumors topic on this What Up Though Wednesday. Dan Campbell, a former tight end himself, he just provided, I guess, a little bit of clarity on our tight end situation. We got a few of them. We have a few of them on our roster, at the moment, and he just kind of, I guess, put some of the guys in their place, giving them just listing what their skill set is. I'll read a little bit of this article, not the whole thing, but just to, just see what he said. And it's just to get the quote from Dan Campbell. He said, "I kind of look at it as you need three guys, and we've got TJ that we certainly like and feel good about what he can do in the pass game. And I think as a bonus, he could do some things in the run game. You need a blocker, which is where I think Brock Wright and Griffin are battling out right now. And I think you need a hybrid. You need somebody like Zylstra, if I'm saying that right, that you think you could do a jack of all trades. He could do a little bit of everything." The article did say it's kind of rare, we don't normally, I guess, give a coach lay it out like this. But Dan Campbell went on a little bit more, and he admitted that those just using those players as examples, but also he likes what he's seeing from them on the field. There's also a portion of the article he talked about James Mitchell as well. So from what I understand, or from how I take it, is the building has very high, or has some expectations for James Mitchell. They mentioned his obvious pass catching ability and his ability to do his ability to be a decent blocker as well. So I'm feeling kind of good about it. That they say a tight end could be a quarterback's best friend. We already have what I see as one of the very best tight ends in the league, but to have a tight end core, on a former tight end team, I think that could be a very strong suit for us. With these guys being mentioned and everything, what do you guys think about our tight end situation?
It's a lot better than it was a couple of years ago. Think about a couple of years ago, we just had TJ Hockenson. There really wasn't, maybe you had Darren Fells sometimes, but it was a hit or miss.
Sometimes.
It was a hit or miss on what we had in the tight end room. So it didn't have any, what do you call that, consistent depth. That's what I would say. So I'm liking the state of the tight end room. The one name that didn't come up, and I actually watched that press conference, and I read the article on we're talking about Devin Funch. I mean, about the tight ends, and Devin Funch's name did not come up in the conversation, not one time in the presser or in the article. That leads me to be like, hold on, bruh. You need to step it up, or you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be like, hasta la vista, baby. We're gonna holler at you, you know what I'm saying? See me in the street. You know, you can say what up though. I ain't mad at Funches. You know, he'll a former Wolverine, but you know, hey man, if you want to get on the team, you got to step your game up. I know he had a little injury. We talked about that, but hey, you got to show up and show out to get on this roster. This is how this regime is. You got to be on the field to get in. You know what I'm saying? And this regime is the best ability. The best ability is availability, and if you ain't got that, you're gonna be on the outs, especially if you're already on the bubble. What you got, Coach?
Yeah. I mean, I love that about this machine, man. You got to play. They ain't just giving people jobs like Jamie Collins. You got to play. But you know what, man? I'm happy. I'm confident that our tight end room will be in the upper echelon of the NFL. That we'll probably keep 3. I think we'll keep 3 tight ends, and we got tight ends to choose from. I think it'll be TJ. I think Brock has an inside. Ali, and I think James Mitchell will round out that tight end core. But hey, man, I'm not mad at any of them because they all seem to be doing a job, man. So hey, it's the best up, man. Best up, next up. Let's go. We're gonna have to see what's going on, baby.
Yeah, man. And one of these 2 guys may make the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? We got 16 spots for the practice squad, so you may have 1 or 2 on the practice squad that you know can fill in if we have some injuries and you know we need somebody to come on and move up.
I was about to say that exact thing. You know, we have, you know, we can have our guys on the 53 and we can have a couple of strong guys on our practice squad. But of course, you know, if you like this content, please like this content. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're here as a guest. We're not going to do you how we do you in church, you know, stand up and say hi. But, you know, if you're a guest, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Let us know what's going on. Drop us a comment. Just say hi. Just say what's up. Let us know what you think about the show. Please, please, please. We are on that march to 1 million, but one of the stops on that 1 million is to 4K. Help us get there, please, and thank you. And leaving from those news rumors topic, we're going to slide over to Curt's favorite topic, and that is
the comic cards, baby. Hey, first up, we got my man Grands Year 12. I gotta say that in my Dan Campbell voice. Hey. Welcome to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving that. I'm loving that attitude. You know what I'm saying? That nasty. There's a clip going on around right now with Dan Campbell. He's talking about what it means to have grit. My man said it's us treading water long enough to bury your ass. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dan Campbell, shout out to MCDC, man. That dude bringing the heat. When it comes to this, the Lions.
I like it. Friend of the show, Chuck Forget says, awesome start, offensive line taking no prisoners. Good start to raise the bar for the trenches. I love it, man. I love it. Even though the defense bounced back, I just like the fact that, you know, I like just the conversations that we have about our offensive line. As far as my life and being a Lions fan, we haven't done this. So I like it. Thanks for the comment.
Right on. Lionor of Deuce Bagia, what's going on? She says the unofficial motto of the team, excuse my language, don't fuck with us. We the Lions. This says it all. One pride, baby. Detroit Lions on the prowl, biting kneecaps.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Hey, that's how it is, man. Dan Campbell came in here and switched the whole mojo. Even the fans is cussing. That's how we do it around here.
That's how we getting down around this camp, man. Hey, you know, the disclaimers, every time you might get that around this parts, man. All right, Cassandra Brayton says, hey, Curt, and it's kind of somber, but I got to put this in. He said, I don't know if you didn't mean, I know you didn't mean any harm. Said Penny Sue had Jeff calling for his mama. I don't blame you for not knowing because I didn't know. But Jeff Kuda's mom died right before he went to Ohio State University, RIP to his mom. I know that pain. I lost my mom back in 2002. So I didn't mean anything by, I wasn't trying to be, you know, saying degrading to his mom or anything like that or to him. But you know, that's just a term, you know, people have used, you know what I'm saying, you know, people have distress. But I apologize for, you know, if I offended anyone. I offended Jeff Okuda. People probably never watched the show, but or to his family, I did not mean anything by that comment.
Right. Richard Steele, Kurt's cousin, said, I'm really pumped about the season starting. I'm already figuring out what positions we would draft in 2023. So far, the list is quarterback, right guard, linebacker, right safety, right tackle, huge DT, and wide receiver. And could change as a surprise player sign. We can get an undrafted kicker because he has to be better than what we have. I like our kicker. Well, from last year to Riley, whatever his name was, going to training camp. I think he was okay. He just can't kick it that long. Going to training camp, I just hope that we can find like official player, you know, with my name on the back. Plus, my favorite 2-digit number is 56, and his retired number of a Lions Hall of Famer. Go Lions! I just want to know. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the number 56 and who was retired by. Do you know who that is? Either of you guys, Mike or Kurt?
I will check it out right now. Go ahead.
I know it's a lineman. Justice says, yes, sir. Lions. Laugh my ass off. Let's go. And you know, that's just what it is, man. We changing around here, man. The Detroit has never been an uppity, bougie city. I don't know how we even had that moniker. But you know, it's the D. This is one of the top nastiest cities in the world. So yeah, we getting gritty. We getting gully. You know, gully, that's an old school term, man. We're getting gully out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. The retired number is from Joe Schmidt. He was a linebacker for the Lions. So
all right. Shout out to Joe Schmidt. What I'm really waiting on with all of this talk about grit, I'm waiting for somebody to make some kind of a meme or something talking about grits. So, but with all that being said, thank everybody for the comment. Thank you if you left a comment that did not make the show. You know how it goes. Join the family discussion topic, or just join us throughout the show. Join the conversation. Leave us a comment, and we'll pick 6 of them to be read on the next show. But sliding from Kurt's favorite topic or from Kurt's favorite segment to all of our favorite segment, and that is the dessert with your man Kurt. What you got for us today, man?
Hey, you know, Dessert with your man Kurt is brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Hey, slide on over to that Facebook page and the link in the description below. If you don't do Facebook, go on over to TikTok or Instagram and see all that beautiful dessert footage. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. All right. So one thing we got to have a reminder is that Aiden Hutchinson is still a rookie. I mean, he is. As much as we love what he's doing and what we have, our expectations are for him for this season, the dude is still a rookie. He has what rookie duties to do. And my man out there, he's gotten rave reviews from his teammates in his rendition of Billie Jean, doing a team meeting, kicking it back to Michael Jackson, the king of pop. They said he killed it, man. Got the jitters out. He said in his presser yesterday, he said that he had to do it. He got the assignment that he was going to be getting that song. He practiced his lines, you know, made sure for a couple of days before he actually had to perform it. Didn't wear gloves, but he said he did the dance moves and everything. But he is not exempt from what rookies have to do. You know what I'm saying? Just a little rookie hazing, you know, having to sing a song in front of the whole team, man. That ain't nothing, you know, ain't nothing harsh, you know what I'm saying, compared to what they had them rookies doing back in the day. So so he still has his rookie duties he has to do, but he's still one of the guys and he's still a rookie. So don't just think that, you know what I'm saying, he gets a free pass because he was a number 2 overall pick and the expectations from the coaches and how he performs on the field. The dude is still a rookie, but shout out to him for taking that assignment to heart and just being one of the guys and, you know what I'm saying, not trying to be above what, you know, say, I ain't doing that. I'm the number 2 guy. You know who I am? Nah, bro, you're a rookie. Get on this stage and sing this song, anime. So, with all that being said, man, that's your dessert. What's your man, Kurt? Brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. All right, time to go on to that Wall of Fame right quick. We got my man, the Latino Leo in the building. Sage Robert, Shano D and Shano. We got my man, Joseph Carter and Dan Spanos in the building on our bronze members. Silver members, we got my man, Henry Wallace, John Martin, Cap Ice Cole, and the Batman of the 313. It is Wednesday, baby. So the gold members, y'all know what to do. It is Wednesday. Gold members meeting today, 3 p.m. The link will be in the community tab. So go ahead and check it out. Mr. Reliable Michael Huck, you know, he's always in the building. The jazzy one, Paul Jarose, be in the building. Lady Lionel of Douchebagia, you know what I'm saying? She be holding it down. The Tornado be in the building. North End Ken, just in the D, and the Doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, go ahead and click that join now in the description. Now it is time for final thoughts for today's show. Y'all know how I get, man. My mellow, LL, get on the mic, because you know you be jello.
Well, my final thoughts on this What Up Though Wednesday, of course. If you want to, please send me a hat, a jersey, a jacket, a hoodie, whatever it is. Send me some jello. Send me some Honolulu blue jello. But please have a great day. Be kind. And Tuesday and Wednesdays is normal Dollar Coney days around here. If you got some in your area, grab you a few.
Yeah.
Right on. So I got a quick little funny story, man. Not gonna take no time, but you know, I was getting ready to register for my Wolf of Lion LLC. As you know, I already own the trademark to that. But something that I didn't know is that when you apply for your LLC, your address is listed for public information. So your boy had to go get a P.O. box. Because, I mean, I love y'all fans. I'm a fan. I love everybody, but I don't want y'all to know where I live. So I had to go get a P.O. box yesterday, man, so I could register my Wolf of Lion. Yeah, man, that's just funny, man, because I was watching the video on how you register for LLC, because that's what everybody do. They watch tutorials. And I was like, oh, my address? Everybody to see? Let me go and give me a P.O. box after work. So Wolf of Lion will be on the way, and y'all know what it is, man. Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, people showed up at the cookout, you know what I'm saying? They ain't invited. All right, man, on this Wednesday hump day, baby. Man, it is great for us to bring you the content right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions News and Rumors. Man, it is Wednesday. Man, we have our first week back of full week of shows, man. And I'm just having fun, man. It's great giving you the updates on what's going on in Lions camp right now. Next week going to be even more fire, because we're going to start talking about Hard Knocks next week. Man, I can't wait for that thing. So, but thank you for joining us today right here on the show, man. You know, it's Wednesday. It's hump day, man. I know half a week that went by. You didn't had a plethora of meetings that could have been emails, or hell, probably could have been a Slack chat, or just a text message. But it happens like that. You got to keep grinding through, man. Just stay focused, man. If you feeling a little bit overwhelmed, man, take a step back, you know, take a deep breath and get some help if you need it. Because like I always say, man, asking for help is a sign of strength and not weakness. And if you got to do it, man, get your mentals checked. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It is never a bad thing to go and get your mentals checked on. Mental health is a serious issue. So don't be afraid to ask for help, especially fellas, because we always think we can just suck it up and be a man. Nah, man. You need to go and get your mentals checked, man, because that's going to not only help you, it's going to help your loved ones as well. But with all that being said, man, you had them dollar, got your dollar, and went and got your Saucony's, right? So go ahead. This napkin, wipe them crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.